United Nations, working hard for you and me, supporting communities and making a better place. United Nations.
This is We the People's Conversations with the United Nations in Trinidad and Tobago. I'm Fane Richards. Each week we speak about so many facets of the UN's work in TNT, saving the environment, partnering with the private sector, boosting TNT's food supply, and supporting education, to name a few. In every area of our work, one philosophy remains a priority for the UN. The ideas and opinions of young people must be included. This commitment to youth voices is the reason UNFPA, the UN's Sexual and Reproductive Health Agency, has a youth advisory group. The group advises UNFPA on the best way to make information about sexual and reproductive health accessible to young people. Dr. Jonathon Edwards, a medical doctor, is one of two co-chairs for the Youth Advisory Group.
There are a lot of individuals, a lot of young persons who would find themselves in specific precarious situations and might not have the access to just simple information that would be able to kind of guide them through this unknown, this point in their life where they're confused, they're lacking resources, they maybe don't have the necessary support, not being able to reach out to family members, not being able to reach out to someone who is a role model in their life. You know, the Youth Advisory Group through the UNFPA is trying to bridge that gap so that these individuals have access to the information that could potentially not just benefit their life, but even save them life, what options they have for family planning. So just general education on comprehensive sexual health. The varying forms of contraception can be gotten through the public sector, what is potentially available through the private sector.
The Youth Advisory Group was the brainchild behind the Youth Connect TT app. It's a portal designed to give young people access to information on sexual and reproductive health and services. You can download the app from the Google Play Store by searching for Youth Connect TT. Bernice Antoine is the second co-chair of the Youth Advisory Group. She's passionate about the importance of having a safe digital space for young people to learn about their bodies and their rights.
Providing this access to information to individuals, young persons living in rural communities as well as vulnerable communities is so important. And because in rural communities, especially when there isn't any formal mechanisms to report instances of gender-based violence or interpartner violence, or the nearest police station is how many miles away, and everyone in the community is conditioned to think gender-based violence is normal, and they could now empower themselves to make better decisions as well as inform other individuals in the communities to make better decisions as well.
UNFPA benefits enormously from the perspectives offered by the Youth Advisory Group. UNFPA's representative to Trinidad and Tobago, Aurora Ramkisssoon, explains how.
We're able to see how our work really impacts young people in particular. We've learned quite a bit, and particularly in respect to how we would frame our messages. So we may have a message that we think is pretty clear and articulate, but then when we share it with the young people, they say, no one's going to read that. You need something shorter, something using local jargon. So we're able to modify what we do so that it's more relevant.
UNFPA's work supports Trinidad and Tobago in achieving the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, especially the goals of good health and well-being, reduced inequalities, quality education, and gender equality. If you'd like to learn more about UNFPA's work, visit caribbean.unfpa.org. Thanks for listening to We the People's Conversations with the United Nations in TNT. To listen to past episodes, check us out on YouTube by searching for United Nations Trinidad and Tobago.
United Working hard for you and me, supporting communities and making a better place. United Nations.